I have a reflective worksheet that's worked really well for me for the past few years for when my students need to leave the classroom for behavior. And I'm talking just like typical classroom behaviors where you might ask a student to step out of the class for a few minutes. In the event they have to step out of my class, I hand them this letter. It's really nice and it just kind of goes over our expectations. And then they have to fill this out before they can come back into my classroom. This helps me so much because I'm able to see what's actually going on with them that might be coming out in weird ways in the class. What's the best part of your day? When's the last time you've had a meal? Why do you think you've been asked to take a break? And what is something you wish your teacher knew about you? Is just so helpful when we're trying to figure out what's really going on. The deal is they can't come back until they fill the whole thing out. But this person has a really good point. Sometimes they're just not going to fill out the sheet. And here's the thing. It works about 90% of the time, which is why I still use it, but there are still times that it doesn't. I introduce it by just talking to the class about it. I put it up on the screen. I tell them, hey, if you have to step out of the classroom, this is the expectation that you're going to have to fill out before you come back in. When it doesn't work, there's not a whole lot I can do about that as a classroom teacher besides call in my administration, let them know the strategies that I've tried, and give them the piece of evidence that, like, hey, I tried to give them this, and then this is what happened. And that evidence can help us make good decisions for our students where they might need more support than we're giving them. If I feel like this tool is escalating the issue, I'm not going to use it. At the end of the day, nothing is really perfect, but this is something that works really well for me most of the time, so I hope it works for you too. And if you're interested, I do have this on my website.